Hello and greetings from across the multiverse. On the 26th of March 2005, BBC One, 7 p.m, Christopher Eccleston became the ninth Doctor in Doctor Who. He met his companion Rose Tyler, played by Billie Piper, and together they would create a new template from the previous 20th Century series, which would then become regarded as classic Doctor Who by fans. Later that year, David Tennant took over as the new 10th Doctor, and between them, the three established what would be regarded as NuWho by Doctor Who fans. All that is correct, but I'm just wondering, did NuWho really begin in 2005, or did it begin earlier? In this video, I am not going to get embroiled in the argument as to whether it is all one holistic whole or whether they're different series, the 20th century and the 21st century. Everyone has their view, as do I, but that is not really what this video is about. But I do acknowledge that from a selling and advertising point of view, it made perfect sense for the BBC and Russell T Davies to promote that first 2005 series as Series 1, Episode 1. And let's face it, on the surface it is the same programme. We have a mysterious traveller through time and space. We have this mysterious traveller who rights wrongs. The traveller travels in a faulty space and time machine that is stuck looking like a British 1960s police box. The traveller has a companion who both helps and frustrates. And we have monsters galore. But NuWho gave us something different from the previous 20th century series. The companion takes centre stage. The companion tries to keep the Doctor grounded. The companion points out where the Doctor goes too far. Also, the programme is more focused on the Doctor. The Doctor nowadays is almost a semi-god, feared and loved across the universe, and the Doctor is now more than just a Time Lord. Hang on, haven't we heard that saying before? From 1988's Remembrance of the Daleks, we have a different style of storytelling from what had preceded it in the previous 24 seasons. With Sylvester McCoy, we have a Doctor who admits to being more than just a Time Lord and cheerfully vanquishes entities greater than time itself. Even dramatically, there's a change as we see popular music added to stories for effect. The entry point for both Ghostlight, Survival and The Curse of Fentry is through the Doctor's companion of the day, Ace. The script editor at the time, Andrew Cartmel, wanted to reintroduce the mystery back into Doctor Who. This is what fans would refer to as the Cartmel plan. And Cartmel, did this by having a more proactive Doctor. The Doctor sets traps for villains. Not only is he the cleverest person in the room, as the Doctor has always been, but now he's playing a deadlier game. Get them before they get you. Also, the Doctor is known throughout the universe at this point. Daleks and Cybermen aside, this Doctor walks as an equal through the pantheon of gods and creatures from without, whether they be the gods of Ragnarok or Fenric. This is very different from Peter Davison's meeting with the Eternals, or William Hartnell's meeting with the Toymaker. Davison, and Tom Baker before him, had a certain reverence for the black and white guardians. But McCoy, like all the doctors from Tennant onwards, treat such beings as their equals. There was a big hoo-ha when Jodie Whittaker's doctor discovered that she had a life before William Hartnell. She was the timeless child that begat the Time Lords. Fans cried heresy at this, but was it? In Silver Nemesis, a Sylvester McCoy story, the groundwork for this revelation was set. It was deliberately kept vague as to who the Doctor is, but the die was cast. And this is even without mentioning the mind battle between Tom Baker and Morbius in The Brain of Morbius. So I submit that Sylvester McCoy is in fact the first of the modern Doctors. Everything that we've seen on TV since its revival in 2005 has actually had groundwork set in the late 1980s by Andrew Cartmel. And that's actually nice when you think about it, because it helps to bind the 20th and 21st series together as one whole, if that is how you choose to interpret it. Those are my views, and I'd be happy to hear what you might think. But until next time, may your news be good news and happy times and places.